Owner explains why the Tesla Model Y is the best-selling car. John Gibbs, who previously appeared on Inside EVs multiple times, shared a 50,000-mile ownership review of his Tesla Model Y. At the time of purchase, the Model Y was a long-range model, with an estimated range of 330 miles and a 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 4.8 seconds. Gibbs bought this 2021 model in December of 2020 and has since accumulated 30,000 miles in road trips and a further 20,000 miles from mixed driving. Tesla's over-the-air OTA software updates are an incredibly useful asset, giving this car the power to continue to improve long after the initial purchase. An area where this functionality has had a notable improvement is the car's full self-driving FSD feature. As Gibbs humorously puts it, the FSD beta has improved by leaps since its conception. When the car was newly bought, his wife was scared to use its self-driving capabilities as it was prone to multiple errors. However, this has changed drastically. Gibbs' experience with a Tesla service center was also commendable. When the passenger side window of his Model Y slowed, the technicians immediately arrived at his place and fixed the issue within his garage. Additionally, he claims to have saved himself $5,800 in gas costs, as well as spending only $313 on charging due to the year of complimentary access to the Tesla Supercharger network. The few negatives that Gibbs points out are the fast acceleration and high tire wear, although the latter can be affected by a variety of variables such as the type of surface, driving pattern, and aerodynamics. To find out more regarding Gibbs' thoughts on the Model Y, watch his video review. Source: reposted and summarized from Suvrat Kothari at Inside EVs. Tesla's partnership with Ford and GM is great for the electric future transition. Tesla's high-profile partnership with Ford and GM has been seen as a major step in further transitioning the automotive industry to electric. This move is in line with Tesla's mission to accelerate the transition towards sustainable energy. The company, by building EVs and creating a charging infrastructure, has been pioneer of the industry. Seeing Tesla's success, competition began to pop up, and soon around 12,000 superchargers will be opened from 2024 onwards to other EV builders too. And from 2025 onwards, all EVs from legacy automakers will feature Tesla-designed charging ports (NACS). As Kathy Wood, CEO and investment lead of ARK Invest, stated, this deal will have a great impact on the industry, especially by allowing a single charging standard which will ultimately increase the adoption of electric vehicles and reduce range anxiety. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla short sellers watch losses amount to $6 billion in 2 weeks. Tesla short sellers have seen significant financial losses in the past 2 weeks. Analysis shows that since May 24, they have accrued an approximate total of $6.08 billion in losses. Shares have shown a tremendous rise of 35%, mainly due to positive news revolving around the company, such as the full eligibility for the $7,500 tax credit for all Model 3s purchased in the U.S., the newly appointed Twitter CEO, which provides Elon Musk more time to pour his energy into Tesla, and the partnership with Ford and General Motors, providing access to their superchargers from 2024 and using Tesla's charging connectors for their EVs by 2025. S3 Partners statistics show that this is the most shorted stock globally, with a value of $22.43 billion until now, with short sellers having lost $11.68 billion through the year 2023. Additionally, during the past week, stocks worth have increased by 1 million shares worth $299 million. Source: Reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tesla's charging connector may become the new standard after all. General Motors' proclamation the other day could unquestionably become remembered for several reasons. But if the whole industry shifts to Tesla's charging connector for North America, it will radically alter things. It has all started a few weeks ago with Ford. At that point, the Blue Oval chose to embrace Tesla's charging connector, which it is calling the North American Charging Standards (NACS). This happened months after Tesla already promised to gradually open its network to all other EVs as part of a plan with the Biden administration. However, Ford presumably didn't want to wait or possibly wanted to be first. Before that, Tesla attempted to get its charging connector and charging standards to be declared the official North American Charging Standards (NACS). However, the plan was blocked. After Ford CEO Jim Farley conversed with Elon Musk and revealed the plan to adopt Tesla's charging standard, he specified that other businesses would have a hard decision to make. Not much later, General Motors CEO Mary Barra likewise spoke with Musk and took after Farley. Because Tesla already makes up most of the EVs on the road in the US and Ford and GM are both large companies continuing to press forward with large EV ambitions for the present and the future, it seems other brands must be quickly figuring out strategies to keep up. If they all begin to conform, Tesla's connector may simply wind up being the standard. Flow has already declared that it will provide the NACS connector on its public EV charging stations. Other charging networks will most likely have to follow in order to remain competitive. It will be intriguing to witness how everything plays out. Source: reposted and summarized from Stephen Loveday at Inside EVS. Leaked report suggests Alpha Tesla Cybertruck had multiple design flaws. It has been more than 3 years now since the Tesla Cybertruck had its grand reveal. Initial expectations were for the first models to start arriving in 2021, with nearly 2 million people having reserved their own. Development has been a long process, but the end may be in sight as the release candidates are due in late August. There are a myriad of issues that have caused the stagnation in the development process, with the design being a significant contributing factor. A leaked engineering report alluded to the fact that there were several suspension, braking, and handling problems. This report was contained within the Tesla files that were leaked out 1 month ago. Bearing in mind that the engineering report was dated for the 25th of January 2022, it can be assumed with some measure of confidence that majority of the problems have been rectified. It is interesting to note the amount of difficulties that Tesla had to face regarding the development of the Cybertruck. It will be intriguing to see what the actual final product will eventually look like. Source: reposted and summarized from Ben O'Hare at Inside EVS.